Line them up! Ah! Where you going, buddy? Yep. Ah!
More where that came from.
Ah! Oh, he saved. Oh no, he hasn't. Whee! Ooh! Power blast. Good shot. Keep moving. Wait a minute, I haven't started yet. Ah! Ha, ha, ha. Whee! Poo, poo.
More where that came from.
Right. Path clear? Oops. Oh, we have some remains here. In fact, we probably have some remains scattered across the whole walkway, which we didn't pick up. They think they're gonna stop me entering my own ship? Those idiots, they... Ugh. Total morons. Whoa, 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 whoa! Now, calm down, calm down. We've just entered. Give us a chance to get sorted.
Even the odds.
Wait, yep.
More where that came from.
Die! Whee! Now we're talking. Bit of action. Wow. Force potency. Certainly turns the heat up a bit, doesn't it? Sully my ship with your presence. Need a deep clean after your slobbering is finished. Get here.
Timed. More where that came from. More where that came
Ah! Think you can? Oh, 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 oh! Look at this place. It's overrun with idiots here. It's overrun with them. Keep going. What is this cross opposition? It seems pretty rubbish. I don't like it.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
There we go. That's Kray's quarters. Clear. Let's keep pushing. Da-da-da! Oh, there's one more in here. I think Shalar's standing here almost mouth open in shock. Have you just seen what I've done with your pathetic minions? You think killing you will be any less, you know, simple? I'm done talking here. It's quite simple. You give yourselves up and leave my ship in one piece, or you'll join the rest of your crew as corpses. Okay, corpses it is. Woohoo! It's time to finish these guys off.
There's been a misunderstanding. The ship, it's all yours. Consider it a gift, all right? Didn't know you were messing with Red Eclipse slavers. Guess those stories about the Hawk being a cursed vessel are true.
Get off my ship before I throw you out in bits.
Is there? Must be hearing things, but for a moment.
What on earth? Oh, some strange happenings on here. Right, I'm going to save it. Now, that's been suggested before now to perhaps try playing it on hard difficulty. So we'll see how it goes on difficult. I don't know if it's going to be much harder or what, but on the normal difficulty now, my force powers are extremely, well, powerful. And I have them in abundance. I think we'll just try crank up the difficulty slightly. If it becomes, you know, too difficult, then I'll turn it down again. But we'll give it a blast. I don't usually play games on difficult. I tend to play them on normal, preferring more about the story elements than the challenge of battle, etc. But we'll give it a blast. Okay, so chatting with crew members, I don't really think so. We've chatted with them last time. I don't think much has changed, but I'm interested to speak with Kreia. She seems to be the most interesting one to speak to about the recent developments, seeing as she specifically knocked out Disciple in an attempt to keep him from thwarting the attackers, just to see what I would do. So now that I've done what I come to do, see if she has anything to say about it.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Yes, maybe. First of all, I just wanted you to tell me about my crystal. Anything changed with it?
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced.
I know that.
Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Remove it from your lightsaber, then ask me about it again. Is there something else?
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I don't know if we've asked this before, but we'll ask it again. Asking if she knows of Visas' master.
He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the Dark Lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
We definitely haven't asked that before. These are new questions. Okay. So she's not his slave any longer?
Entertain what illusions you will. I am too tired to argue them with you.
He's no longer a man?
One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do, as most of us do. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed all that. You will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master.
Well, if that is what must be done for victory, then it will be done.
Then you have a chance. Without her death, I do not know if he can be stopped.
And how did he destroy her homeworld exactly?
It is a technique that is almost as old as the Sith themselves. It is a means of severing connections between life, the Force, and feeding upon the death it causes. It cannot be taught. It can only be gained through instinct, through experiencing its effects firsthand.
And he used it to kill an entire planet?
Yes, and he fed upon its destruction. It will sustain him for a time.
Good grief. Don't just understand how he hasn't conquered the galaxy with powers such as that.
Because it is not something that can ever truly be controlled, and it leaves nothing to conquer in its wake. And it rules him, not the other way around. It has its own will, its own instincts.
Wow, now. How can anyone have that kind of power?
Power? Do you think so? You would be wrong. There is no strength in the hunger he possesses, and the will behind his power is a primal thing. And it devours him as he devours others. His mere presence kills all around him, slowly feeding him. He is already dead. It is simply a question of how many he kills before he falls.
Good grief. It's very difficult to believe that he has such power.
Nothing is impossible with the Force. It is an energy that flows through all living things. And like energy, it may be harnessed, channeled, and consumed at times. It may even be a substance that can burn and ignite. Do not think of his power as one would a weapon, or one of your warships of the Republic. It is terrible, but it is still a subtle thing. The sect of assassins that chase you feed on the Force. What he does is simply the pinnacle of what they could achieve in time. And that is why they and their techniques must be wiped out. No one again must experience and learn what her master did.
Oh god, more questions. How are they able to drain the Force?
As much as one may use the Force to bolster the wills and strengths of others, the reverse is possible, though not often used. Instead of sending one's will through connections in the Force, instead such connections are drawn upon, fed upon, and drained completely.
But all life is touched by the Force.
Then you understand how terrible such a power is, and why it must be ended. It is an empty road to the dark side, and by traveling it, the price is death before one's time. He is a breach in the Force, capable of consuming the lives of those around him. Sometimes the touch is slow, as it is with his crew.
So he feeds off Force sensitives.
It is not something he can direct or focus, much like hunger itself. He is more of a hole in the Force than a living thing. Force sensitives and worlds rich in the Force draw him. The Miraluka world was one such place. That is why where the Jedi gather, Jedi will die. He will feel it, unless they mask their presence. But KOTOR called out as a beacon to him, and he could not resist it. And he cares nothing for the Sith, or its teachings, or the Jedi. And when the Jedi are dead, he will feed on the galaxy, the Republic, and eventually consume the Sith as well. There is no future in the empty galaxy he sees, and that is why he must be stopped. The breach must be sealed before his power grows beyond what even we can hope to stop.
Wow. Well, we're learning a hell of a lot about this new character, this character here that we're going to have to defeat at some point. So, back to the original reason we started talking about this man. Do you have any idea why he spared this Visas character?
Perhaps he is bound to her, as I am bound to you. If so, there may be a death served by hers. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master.
So if she's bonded to him, we kill her, it weakens him? I see. I see. Okay. Quite a bit of information there. Right. So we need to go back to the workbench, remove our Shalar crystal, and then put it in, I'll talk to Kreia about it again to see if it changes. I think what'll happen is, once we remove it, she'll do something with it, or tell me something about it, and when I re-put it in, it'll have slightly different stats. That's what I think. Let's just take a look. Lightsaber. Let's upgrade. My Shalar crystal. So far it's giving me... I was neutral, I think, when I first put it in, maybe. Gives me +1 to attack, +2 to charisma, +1 to dexterity, and +3 to strength. Which is actually pretty nifty. But we're going to remove it. Go speak to Kreia. See if it changes.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Yes, I have removed my crystal.
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Remove it from your lightsaber, then ask me about it again. Is there something?
I have removed it from my lightsaber, you silly woman.